I've got a question for you. What is the biggest bombshell you've ever heard? Was it Mike Tyson biting off Evander Holyfield's ear during their fight? Was it the news that Elvis Presley was dead? Or how about the time Sharon Osbourne found out that her husband, the Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne, had been having an affair? For those of you that didn't know, this story was all over the tabloids back in 2016. And it wasn't Ozzy's confession of sex addiction that made headlines, but rather his wife's gut-wrenching reaction to it. As the story goes, Ozzy had been unfaithful on a number of occasions, but Sharon had always been incredibly forgiving. That was until he confessed to having a 3-year affair with a celebrity hairstylist called Michelle Pugh. According to reports, Michelle had even been a guest at the Osbournes for a family dinner just weeks before Sharon discovered the truth. In the end, Sharon decided to forgive him, but not before making him pay for his transgressions. And that's when the story became a tabloid sensation. You see, while Ozzy's confession was a bombshell, it was Sharon's raw, public reaction that truly captivated the tabloids. In her interviews, she didn't hide the pain, the anger, or the betrayal. She spoke openly about the affair and the devastation it had caused, and she was especially candid about the moment she confronted her husband, saying, quote, "I was in total shock. I couldn't believe it. I'm the kind of person that if my husband came home and said, 'I've been cheating, but I'm so sorry,' I would have said, 'Get the F out of my house.' But he didn't do that. He tried to hide it, and that's what hurt the most." It was clear that Sharon was going through an incredibly difficult time, but she handled it with a level of dignity and honesty that was refreshing to see. Instead of resorting to the usual celebrity tactics of denying, hiding, or deflecting, she confronted her pain head-on, which made the story even more compelling. And so, by the time Ozzy's confession hit the tabloids, the world was already invested in Sharon's story. They wanted to know how she was doing, how she was coping with the scandal. And she gave them exactly what they wanted: an honest, no-holds-barred account of her pain, her anger, and ultimately, her forgiveness. It was a very modern, very honest look at a celebrity relationship in crisis, and it made the Osbournes, if not America's most honest family, then certainly the most dramatic. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.